Take a look at this. Well, well. Now here...
This recipe looks real tasty.
Scout ship setting sail.
Sir, scouts have reported seeing a powerful demon. Its danger level has been classified as Code Red.
Understood. I'll notify the Abbey we have a Code Red demon in our midst. Send out an emergency alert to the neighboring areas.
Right!
With wild demons this close to the capital, the Abbey must have had its hands full.
Eisen, what did he mean by a Code Red demon?
It's like a most wanted list for demons. From the latest I've heard, there's around 10 such demons across the territories.
Oh, they sound pretty tough.
That would be putting it lightly. Suffice it to say, you wouldn't want to face one unprepared.
Then we'd best be prepared.
Let's get going. While we're wasting time here, the Abbey is digging in.
You said you heard about Ifrit on the prison island, right?
I heard an exorcist legate named Melchior took him away. I don't know anything beyond that.
Neither do I. What about you, Magilu?
Word is he was taken away about a year ago. Caused quite a stir, if I remember right. Everything about him was kept a tight secret. No one even knew what cell he was in.
Ifrit is an ordinary human, right?
Yeah. He doesn't have the abilities of an exorcist, and he isn't a demon either.
Weird. I mean, if they were just trying to bust up his gang, why capture him but leave the crew free?
If not his gang, what business does the Abbey have with him then?
We've cast our nets wide and can't come up with any explanation. We'll free him, though. His place is on the sea with us.
And you're convinced he's still alive?
They wouldn't have any problems killing a pirate who caused them trouble.
If the Abbey took him alive and for questioning, it means he has something they really want.
But he isn't the type to change his ways or bend his knee on anyone's orders.
He holds his own tiller.
Precisely.
Why did you come back to us?
I could tell you all missed me something awful.
We didn't. At all.
And what about your search for this traitor?
He slipped away yet again. I've no clue where he ran off to.
You're a witch. Can't you use a spell or something?
My spellcraft works kind of like a three-legged race. It simply requires my backstabbing, slippery accomplice.
Like a con artist needs an accomplice.
I am not a con artist!
I'm not going to help you find your traitor, you know.
How cold! Such an icy stare could freeze fire!
And you don't have anyone else?
Well, no.
Do you have a home to return to?
Nope.
Do you know a trade other than magic?
Nope.
What is it, Laphicet?
Magilu's story made my chest feel funny. And my nose is runny.
The witch has no friends, no home, and no purpose. I think what you're feeling is pity.
Pity?
It's when you feel sorrow for someone else.
I pity Magilu.
Oh, come on! low grid.
Wait, you're coming too? Are we ready for this?
Good. Okay, see this? Deception.
Make a sonic
Hurricane, see this? See this?
Light heal up! Twin whip! Take that! Twin whip! Finish!
Forget deception.
Twin whip! Take that! Devour! Twin whip! Finish! No mercy! Wounds that won't heal! Carve into flesh! Lethal pain! Have I won? Twin whip! Twin whip! Take that! Devour! Twin whip! Finish!
Windland!
No escape! Take that! Devour!
Hold up! No escape! You're wide open! You're wide open! No escape! See this? See this? You're wide open! You're wide open! You're wide open! Killing flash! When I'm this close, I won't miss! Form zero! Thunder! Next! See this? Deception! One down! Forget the pain and move! Hurricane! Hold up! Quickness! One down! No escape!
Your style is really unique.
Just wait until I pull out the good stuff.
You better be ready.
No escape! Hold up! How's that? Hold up! It's not too slow! Forget the pain and move! Step! How's that? How's that? Hurricane! See this? Hurricane!
Light heal up! Twin whip! Crushing weight! Take that! Devour!
See this? See this? For one! Deception! Hurricane! Hurricane!
Wall dance! Take that! Devour! Twin whip! Finish! Battle! Twin whip!
Ready to die? Think you can dodge? Just try! Perfect mayhem!
Twin whip!
Let's go! Let's go! Pummel! Wind up!
Twin whip!
I refuse to fall here.
Looks like you want to die. How's that? Hold up! Hurricane! Pummel! See this? Hold up! Hold up! Too slow! Blast them! Hurricane! Hold up!
I'll cut down anyone in my way.
mercy! Wounds I won't heal! Carved into flesh! Lethal pain! Take that! Devour!
Hurricane! Deception! Hurricane!
Break move!
For 3! You're wide open!
Next!
You're wide open! No escape! You're wide open! Eat it! You're wide open! Burn! Tremble! Blast
I'll cut down anyone in my way! I'll end this quickly.
Deception!
Slow down!
I wish I had power like that.
Let's go! Eat it! You're wide open! Dead yet?
Not even worth my time.
Wow. Those walls. They're so huge.
That's Logris, the capital of the Empire. They keep demons out by enclosing the city within a great wall.
Humanity has achieved great things on the backs of slave Malakim.
Why the surprise, Laphicet? You've been here before, right?
I have. But back then, I was not who I am now.
I see. Tethered Malakim aren't even allowed the freedom to observe their surroundings.
We'll soon lose such freedom ourselves.
Huh?
We've reached the heart of the Empire and of the Abbey. Soldiers and exorcists are stationed all around. This is no place for a collection of villains like us.
I'm not looking for a place. All I need to find is Artorias. That's it.
Killing flash! When I'm this close, I won't miss! Form zero! Thunder! You're finished! Eat it! Bubble! Wind lightning! I'll stop you! Hurricane! Eat it! You're wide open! Let's do this! Get hit! Hurricane! You're wide open! No escape! Hurricane! You're wide open! You're wide open! How's that? Smash! Don't land!
Victory is ours! Don't get overcome.
Deception! Eat it! Tremble! Blast step! See this? Eat it all! Stone land! Wind light! Eat it! Ready to die? Think you can dodge? Just try! Perfect mayhem! This is the real power! Eat it! You're wide open! No escape!
That wasn't worth the effort.
How's that? Let's go! Let's go! 1, 2! No escape! Eat it! Eat it! No escape! Let's go! Hurricane! Who wants some next? Eat it! No escape! Blast step!
Unarmed?
Don't waste my time.
Let's go! Let's go!
Dark and light! Slow down! Turn that! Make it take that! Devour! Twin whip! Dark and light! Scarlet Edge! Slow down! Turn that! Geo Stigma! Make it down! Up! Crushing weight! Geo Stigma!
See this? It's so wide open!
Hold
up! See this? Eat it!
Finish!
You're wide open! Deception!
Another victory.
Always ready to fight.
Hold up! Eat it! You're wide open! That's all! Hold up!
Make it stop!
You're wide open! This! No escape!
Is that all you got?
Come on, really? You better be ready.
Hold up! Good! Wait! See this? Too slow! No escape! You're wide open! Dead yet! You're wide open! You're wide open! Dead yet!
No mercy! Wounds I won't heal! Cards to deflect! Lethal pay! Out! Twin whip!
How's that? Tremble! Flash step! You're wide open!
Twin whip! Finish! Break boot! Next!
How's that? Let's go! No escape! Hurricane! For three!
Dark
Hold up! Hurricane! See this? One down! You're wide open! Let's go! Bubble! Wind light! Hold up! Eat it! Deception!
Well then, let's move on.
Don't waste my time.
Let's go! Let's go! Let's go! Let's go!
Crushing weight! Twin whip! Slow down! Turn down! Crushing weight! Devour! Twin whip!
Flash step!
Finish!
You're wide open! This is the Reaper's power! No escape! No escape! How's that? No escape!
Dark and
You're
light!
wide open!
Your style is really unique.
Take a look at this. Scout ship setting sail.
Always ready to fight.
Hurricane! You're wide open! Deception! You're wide open! Hurricane!
Victory is ours.
Looks like you want to die. Deception! Hurricane! Step! See this? You're wide open! Hurricane! Hurricane! Hold stop! How's this? Hold stop! Hurricane! Hurricane! Hold stop! You're wide open! Hold stop yet!
Another victory.
Here I come!
How's that?
Take that! Devour!
Hold stop! Deception!
Finish!
Deception! Tremble! See this? Hold stop! Hold stop! You mash them!
Twin whip! Serengeti! Out of my way!
Flash step! Hold stop! Deception! See this? Flash step! No escape! Hurricane!
Come on, really? An inspection.
They won't inspect everyone. Just act natural.
Your face is all stiff.
I know.
You, in the black coat. Show me your documentation. Well? Your travel permit from the Abbey, where is it?
Foolish girl, how many times have I told you? A magician's apprentice must wear a pleasant grin.
Magician?
Verily, I present to you the traveling troupe of mischievous misfits known across the land as Magilou's Menagerie.
Entertainment for the ceremony?
Why, yes, indeed we are, my dear. Please pardon my uncouth apprentice. Girl, allay the good man's fears and show him the dove trick you've spent all these weeks on. Go to...
Huh? Oh, sorry, mistress. I forgot to prepare.
You pathetic little shirker! A proper performer is perpetually prepared!
It's fine. Doves flying around would be a nuisance.
No, this will not do. If you cannot summon a dove, then act like one. Act like a dove.
Coo.
Remember, Magilou's Menagerie manufactures mirth. That was just a small sample for the good citizenry of Logris.
Hey, you can't advertise here! Move along!
As you say.
That was a fine ploy, Magilou.
Well, don't expect tricks like that every day. Coo. Oh, that murderous gaze! Coo.
Those doves were amazing.
Just a crude trick. If anything, it just shows the capital's defenses are pathetic.
More like it shows how much confidence they have in those defenses. How many soldiers are here, Laphicet?
The number of exorcists in the capital? At least 1,000. And 2 divisions of guards.
I'd expect no less from the capital. They're not careless. They're covered.
We need transit documents.
See how the citizens smile? To think they were fleeing from demons just a few years ago.
To hold an observance of this scale shows just how much peace their power has brought.
A piece paid for with Laffy's.
Velvet?
Right now, Prince Percival is the one ruling Midgand. He's the crown prince.
The Crown Prince. What happened to the king?
The king is in good health, but he's decided to withdraw from public life and leave the kingdom to Prince Percival. He declared that a new way of thinking was needed to save the world from this crisis.
This king sounds like quite the guy.
Prince Percival is incredible too. He's following in the footsteps of the king by working hand in hand with Lord Artorias in the Abbey. As long as we have Lord Artorias and Prince Percival, the future of Midgand is bright. Ask anyone.
Got it. So all of Midgand is on Artorias' side.
The Abbey's job is getting harder and harder. We've all got to give them our full support.
Let's backtrack a bit. Just what sort of organization is this Abbey?
You're kidding me. How do you not even know that?
The Abbey is part of Midgand's Church of the Empyreans. Originally, it was an order of paladins and warrior priests devoted to exorcising evil.
Yeah. The Abbey's official name is the Exorcist Abbey of the Church of Midgand. Nowadays, its members are all called exorcists.
I'm impressed. You've done your research.
So basically, they're just one branch of the church, right? And for a side branch, they don't really strike me as humble.
Of course not. The High Priest entrusted all his power to the Abbey's leader, Lord Artorias. He's effectively retired.
So the Abbey's leader is at the top of the entire church.
That's not all. The prince also gave Lord Artorias authority over all military and government affairs during the crisis.
Lord Artorias commands Midgand now, and has formed a new theocracy to combat the demon blight.
And that is the origin of the Holy Midgand Empire. The Abbey is its foundation, and its ray of hope.
Wow, okay, got it. The Abbey's a big deal.
Mommy, when's the prince gonna talk? The exorcists are coming too, right?
I'm sure they will, dear. People are saying it's going to be a very important announcement about the Abbey.
I want to see the exorcists! We need to thank them for saving us from the demons!
You're right. We all have to show them our gratitude and help them however we can.
Yeah! I'll follow the rules, too. I won't be selfish.
They sure are popular.
Because these people don't know the truth.
You think that's so? That the exorcists are fighting the demons they themselves cannot. That's why the people support the exorcists. Listen to those cheers. The royals sure have these folks in line.
Subjects, may I have your attention? It is I, Percival Asgard, Crown Prince of the Midgard Empire. His Majesty, my father, and I are pleased to celebrate with you on this auspicious day.
The ceremony started.
It'll be impossible to slip in now.
After the opening 10 years ago, our kingdom faced an existential threat, both from demons and the terrible spread of demon blight. However, one man raised a miraculous sword and stood so that the body and soul of the land
Over there!
would not be
You can
lost.
climb up if you want, but attacking now would
And
be
the
suicide.
name of that man was Artorius Colbrand!
Artorius! 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 Artorius!
None here, I trust, are unfamiliar with Artorius' noble act. To bring us salvation from demons, he sacrificed everything.
But he's a murderer.
He called Lord Innominat one of the 5 Empyreans and blessed us with the strength of the Malachim.
But he's a murderer!
Velvet!
He serves as a shining beacon of reason in this world of turmoil. And reason is what binds us.
But you killed him! You took everything that I loved!
So raise your voices in praise to Artorius' devoted work, to the Savior who purifies evil and guides our flock. Let us call him our shepherd!
Shepherd Artorius! Shepherd Artorius! Shepherd Artorius!
Artorius!
Shepherd Artorius! Shepherd Artorius! Even though the world was filled with suffering, I had to ask something tremendous of you all. I entrusted you to endure the pains of reason. I asked you to bind yourselves with shackles of your own will. For the only blade that can expel calamity is one forged from unshaking reason and the iron will to do what must be done. And now that very blade stands ready before all of us today. I offer my body and my life in service to the people of this great land. With the blessings of the Empyrean Innominat, I will guide you to a world without calamity. And this world's suffering will be nothing but a distant memory!
But you're the one who murdered.
Fool, they'll see us.
You're the one who killed Laphicet.
What?
The shepherd Artorias. That's who you're after?
Oh, and here I was hoping you'd just straight up pounce on him.
That would be certain death. No. I need a sword of reason and will. That's the only thing that can kill him.
Killing Lord Artorias.
Playing it safe? Boring! Regrettably, it is at this juncture we go our separate ways. I've got a bit of hunting to do.
No one's stopping you.
Goodbye.
Farewell! May your days be fruitful and your nights tormented!
If our enemy's calling himself a shepherd, he won't be going into hiding. Let's take this slowly.
The old man behind him. Melchior, I take it?
Yeah.
Let's gather information on these people. If we know what they're planning, we can find a weakness.
They're the most powerful men in the land. If we're going to look into them, we need a lead first.
Eisen, do you have any underworld contacts in the capital itself? Like your friend at the port?
I don't go inland much, I'm afraid. But Eifried has close ties to a shadow guild. A tavern in the city, run by an old man called Baskerville, serves as a front for them.
A shadow guild? Those sorts of things actually exist?
That settles it. Let's head to that tavern. They'll have food, I'm sure.
Why not?
My stomach made a weird noise.
That's another sign that you're alive.
The exorcists sure were out in full force to see the shepherd's inauguration, weren't they?
What about that guy you're after? Was he there?
What, and have to stand around looking all proper? Nah, that's not his style.
Then I thought he was one of the top exorcists.
That wouldn't matter to him.
Huh. All right.
Actually, Velvet, speaking of the shepherd, I noticed he wasn't using his right arm. Was he hurt or something?
Yeah. He was badly wounded a long time ago. He lost the use of his sword arm.
That's what I figured.
But don't get the wrong idea. He's still a master swordsman with his left arm.
I can tell that from the way he moves. His movements are steady and measured, and his chi is centered below his navel.
Huh? Why does that matter?
Some people say that all the body's spiritual energy gathers in a place about 2 finger widths below the navel.
Even when he appears to be in a state of total peace, his guard is never down. He's a formidable adversary. And I think I know why my target has placed himself at Artorias' side. Because now I want to take Artorias down too.
Shepherd, savior of mankind who guides us through the darkness. What an appropriate title for Lord Artorias. I believe in him. As long as we have Shepherd Artorias, we'll make it through this era of disaster.
Shepherd Artorias?
How pompous can you get?
Artorias has already seized control of all religious and secular power in Midgand. But now that he's taken on this new title, he's no longer just an authority figure. He's become the very hope of the masses.
A dangerous opponent indeed.
After seeing that, will you still fight him?
Of course I will. He could be a god for all I care. I'll have my vengeance, no matter what.